Hi guys, Barnaby for Spurs On. This is another edition of Match Preview Battle. Me against Jack Bryden. How are you, Jack?
Yeah, I'm good actually, thank you.
Pretty pumped. But first, before we get into not only this week's predictions, but also how we did last week, got to tell you a bit more about Fan Duel. FanDuel.co.uk. It's a fantasy football game where you guys can win £15,000 if you not only enter using our promo code SPURREDON, all in capitals, all the details in the section below, the description section. But all you need to do is enter with a couple of quid like we did and did really badly last week, so you can easily do better than us, didn't we? Didn't they?
Yeah,
Couldn't they?
There was a big chance that you could win this week.
I'll tell you why, because we are such purists that we only pick Spurs and ex-Spurs players in our Spurred On team. But you can pick anyone in the league. Just enter for a couple of quid and you could win as much as £15,000, or it's free if you choose to do it like that. But the important thing, like I said, use the promo code Spurred On. All the details below. We'll probably put a lovely little strap in telling you exactly what you have to do as well. Just go to fanduel.co.uk. Promo code Spurred On in capitals. Let us tell you about the team we've entered for this week on FanDuel. Like I said, all Spurs and ex-Spurs players. Julio Gomez in goal, Kyle Walker, Danny Rose make the defence, along with Adam Smith of Bournemouth. Never really got a chance at Spurs, did he? But he's doing well over there. Dele Alli, Gylfi Sigurdsson, Andros Townsend, Etienne Capoue, Thomas Huddleston, Jermaine Defoe and Harry Kane is our team. It's a beautiful team. Let's hope we can do better than the 171st or something that we did last week.
Yeah, that was dreadful. That was woeful.
It was, but you don't pick the team, so you don't care, do you? You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck.
We'll bleep that out.
Well, we might bleep
potty
it out.
Potty language.
Poop mouth. Poop mouth. Anyway, Jack claims not to care when we do badly, but when we win, he claims it all for himself. Can you beat me? I picked this team. Can you beat me? If you do better than me in Fan Duel next week, show us how many points you got, and we'll sort out some kind of prize for you. There you are. I can't say fairer than that. Let's get on to Match Preview Battle. I have to say, after last week, things not going so good for me. It was, of course, against Crystal Palace last week, and we won 1-0, thank God. But more importantly, probably, Match Preview Battle, Jack got 12 points, 12 predictions correctly amongst the team selection, the score and the scorers, and the scores in the other matches, and I only got 11 points, meaning, as you'll see here, the league table currently sits Jack 6 points in the lead, plus 24 goal difference. Me, 0 points, plus 21 goal difference.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm not going to get too smug about it though, because it's really close.
And it's a long
season. It's been really
season.
close. And yeah, obviously,
it's a long
way to go.
Old season. There can be a big swing of as much as 3 points per game. So I'm doomed, basically. Let's go on to this week, starting with the match prediction and scorers for the Liverpool game. Jack Bryden.
So I'm going to, I think this is going to be quite a close one. I wouldn't be surprised. Playing Liverpool is a game that I really don't look forward to. Because there's always something contentious happens in there, or something dodgy. So I think,
they beat us 5-0
or they just absolutely hammer us. So I think it'll be 2-1 to us. I'm going to stay positive, and I think it'll be close. 2-1 to us. Do you want me to goal scorers as well?
Yeah, go for it.
So I think Lamella's going to get one. I think it's a game where he can step up and really, continue what he's doing. I think he's going to bang one in, and Kane as well.
Kane, first goal of the season, you think?
Hope he needs to get one soon. So I'm sort of praying that he will get his first goal of the season.
If he scores on Saturday, will you go on this camera and do the You Got Kane song?
Definitely not. No.
Big supporter then, Jack, obviously.
If you haven't seen it, have a look.
Aren't you superstitious? Are you willing to put your neck on the line and say you will do You Got Kane?
Nothing on this planet would make me ever do that in front of a camera. You haven't.
Okay, hold on. I'll go for my match.
Wait, can't I tell my Liverpool scorer?
Oh,
I think it would be Firmino.
Okay, also known as Firmino, because you think Coutinho and Firmino are both Nyos, but they're not. In fact, one of them's an O, and one's a Nyo. Anyway, God, I'm boring. I apologise. Match prediction scores for me. I've been slightly less positive. A lot of the comments that we get in the comments box below say, why can't you be more positive? But it's because I'm old, and I can't get used to this Spurs doing well. But I've gone for 1-1. Kane and Coutinho. Let's go on to the team selection. I'll go first with this. No surprises for me, I think. A bit of a change from last week, but I think home game against a team like Liverpool will try and hit us on the break. I think he's going to go for his best possible 11. So Vorm, Walker, Rose, Toby Yan, Eric Dyer, Victor Wanyama, Dele Alli, Eric Lamela, Christian Eriksen and Harry Kane is the 11 I've gone for. Any changes?
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
I think he's going to go there, like you say. They're trying to beat us on the break.
Janssen played really well. Don't get me wrong, but I can't see him dropping Harry Kane for him yet, and I can't see him playing kind of two strikers on the pitch against Liverpool.
No, I think he'll try and stay solid at the back, which means he'll play Dyer and Wanyama, which also means. And when Ali came on against Palace, I thought he did really well.
He did, yeah.
So I think now he rested him in the first game. He rested him.
He'd been
at the
ill,
start
I think,
last
hadn't he?
week.
He'd been a bit sick.
He'd been ill for 3 days, so hopefully, obviously, he's got over that now, and I think he'll start him. I think, yeah. So I think exactly the same team as you.
I think so too. So hopefully that's 11 prediction points for both of us there. Let's talk about some memories last season. Of course, we played Liverpool at home in Jurgen Klopp's first game. 0-0 at home. Divock Origi hit the bar early on, I remember.
Yeah.
It was a bit. They started well, and then we came into it. Obviously, he hadn't got his squad together this season. He's had his pre-season. He's bought some players. But they did lose 2-0 to Burnley last week, so it could be interesting. The other memory I have for you, Jack, 1-1 away. Harry Kane scored that equaliser towards the back end of the season. I felt at the time, I was at Anfield, that it was a good result. But in the end, I think we probably needed to win that to keep more pressure up on Leicester.
Yeah, agreed.
Tough. But can we get the win this week? I think if we do, just saying, Rory from the Chelsea Fans channel was saying to me he thinks if Spurs were to win on Saturday, we would be title contenders. And we do need to lay down a marker if we want to really get people talking about us again. Okay, this is where we now predict the other fixtures in the league around us. So the ones I want you to predict for me are, Jack, are Chelsea against Burnley, Watford against Woolwich, Hull against Man United, and Man City against West Ham. What do you think the scores are going to be?
So I'm starting with Chelsea-Burnley. I think Chelsea got a close win against West Ham.
Yeah.
But they've looked, they look like they're a different team completely.
And then Watford as well. They won 2-1 away at Watford.
Yeah, and then at Watford as well. So I think they are now looking like a team like their old selves, really, with Conte in charge.
Doing it. So passionate.
I think it'll be 3-0. Even though Burnley got their win against Liverpool, I think that was massive for them. But I just think that Chelsea are going to show that they're a better side. So I think there'll be 3-0 to them.
Okay.
Moving on, Watford, Arsenal. Arsenal aren't looking great this season so far. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but they're not looking great this season so far, and they haven't made the signings that they need. And they look really
just
dodgy
signed
at the
one
back.
Again. That's 2 seasons in a row so far. They've only signed. Oh no, they've signed a couple. They signed the Bolton defender as well, but Xhaka or whatever his name is.
Xhaka and the Japanese striker, but no one knows who he is. Yeah. I think that's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be Watford 2, Arsenal 2.
Okay, good.
To go for a draw. Hull again. They've started really well since coming up.
2 wins.
But United again, they just look far too good for a team like Hull.
Jose's got them at it.
Well, yeah, Jose's completely revitalised them.
And Zlatan is looking way better than I was expecting. I have to say, he's the real deal.
I don't really want to blow too much smoke up his arse, but yeah, he is looking absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to go with a United 2-0 away win against Hull. And finally, City versus West Ham. They looked incredible against Stoke. They've been smashing goals in for fun, so I think it'll be quite a high-scoring game, and I don't think West Ham are going to get any past City, to be fair. So I think City 3, West Ham 0.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I've gone for this. Chelsea 2, Burnley 0. Similar reasons. Conte's got them playing well, got the passion. Seems to be making good changes as well, which is always important in a team who are going to be up there and thereabouts. Brought back Shuai, dare I say his name, but brought him on a few times in the League Cup. I think he got another couple of goals as well. Fair. So I've gone Chelsea 2, Burnley 0. Watford 1, Woolwich 1. Similar. I don't think it'll be as high scoring as Jack does, but I think going to Vicarage Road is tough, and Chelsea only just turned it around, and I think they're playing better than Woolwich are. So that should be 1-1. I hope. Ideally, actually, Watford would turn them over. I've gone Hull 1, Man United 3. Zlatan playing well. They've got Mkhitaryan to bring in. Bailly, the centre-back, looks decent. Obviously, De Gea is still one of the greatest goalkeepers in the world. Hull have played well. I think they'll nick a goal, but 3-1 probably. And then I've gone City 3, West Ham 1 as well. Pep's fantastic manager. They do concede, though. They look, if you can hit them on the break, which I think West Ham will do. They're pretty good playing against the big teams, West Ham. So I think they might notch a goal, but Sterling's on fire. Aguero scored like 103 games. And it's gonna be exciting. I think the game after this for City and United is the Manchester derby, so that could be good to look forward to. If they both go into that with 3 wins out of 3, it could be a humdinger. Okay, guys, that's the end of match preview battle. Let us know in the comments below, A, what your Fan Duel team is and how much money you've entered to see how much you can win. and B, what you thought of our preview, our predictions, and let us know what you think the team will be for Spurs against Liverpool and what the scores of the other games will be as well as of that one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on YouTube, follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Spurred on TV, and get behind the boys on Saturday morning. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, your Spurs.
Spurs, come on.